Hey, what's happening? Hope you're having a great Tuesday. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you what I believe to be the easiest way to make money from home. At least easy when it comes to let me just explain when I say easy because a lot of times people put the wrong meaning to easy. So, easy doesn't mean you sit there do nothing, get paid, right? Easy is to me a very simple task that anybody and everybody can do that requires really no skill at all. That's easy. Okay. So let me just make sure that everything's running smoothly. Go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm in Texas, and it's a little cooler now. We're in the 90s now, so that's nice. It's not 105. So let me uh, let me go ahead and check this real quick. Make sure all is good. You could hear me. Drop a one if you could hear me. See here. All right, we got sound. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so as you can see, I have my Facebook profile pulled up. You can definitely visit that if you want. You definitely reach out to me if you like. If you have questions, you want to know more. I am a real person. I've been making money from home, making money online since 2012. Since 2013, I haven't worked at a job by choice because I've been able to make income from home. So, but I've never come across anything that didn't require any real skills. And the skill I'm going to talk about today really isn't a skill because it's simply writing, right? So you have a pen. If you could write on a piece of paper, follow simple instructions, you can do exactly what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to share with you, uh, and I have my matcha here. True story. I never even knew about this. My wife started drinking this, and I was drinking coffee before, and I'm not even a big coffee fan. Like I haven't I was never into drinking coffee most of my life. My wife started getting this like gourmet coffee, I guess you call it, and one's called Almond Joy, and I don't know, this doesn't taste like normal coffee to me, so I like it actually. Anyway, we ran out of that, and I'm like, "We got anything like that has some caffeine in it? I need a little bit of a boost, right?" And she's all, "Well, what about matcha?" So I started drinking this stuff, which is it's pretty good. I guess it's better for you than coffee. So anyway, getting back to this, yeah. So I work from home, which is great. I don't have to go into an office. I don't have to sit in traffic. I don't. And the surprising thing is, and I don't think a lot of people realize this, or they just don't believe it to be the case. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult to take a very small amount of income. So like to start a very like there's so many opportunities you could choose from. Like I'm gonna throw one out there, okay? This isn't even like a network marketing, affiliate marketing opportunity. Acorns, the Acorns app. Look it up. It's an investment app. Every week, I mean, you can sign up for like $5, and I don't have a link. I have it on my YouTube channel somewhere. You can search for it. I have it on there somewhere, but you can literally sign up for $5. I think it's $5, and they do these deals, these promotions every week. Like, hey, if you refer like 3 people, we're going to give you $1,000. 5 people, we're going to give you $1,000. I see it even up to $1,500. So there's all kinds of opportunities that don't cost hardly anything for us to start earning, right? But they do require some skill. So, for example, I use that Acorns app, and you can go look it up. Like I have it on my YouTube channel. I did this a few years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I can't remember how many years it's been. But I was getting like $900 investments, because I would go out, I would share. They do a promotion every week. I go out and share the promotion. I'd have people that signed up. They would put $900 in my account, just like that. So when people are out there saying they have no money, it's like they have no vision. They have no. They're not resourceful. That's the problem because there's tons of opportunities that you can begin for a very very small amount of money. Um, like it's ridiculous how small amount of money it is. Okay, and even what I'm going to share with you today is really not a lot of money. Like I was just having lunch, and I had I talked about this yesterday about the gold rush. What is it? Hoffman Family Gold. I talked about that yesterday and how much the employees actually walked away with from their gold bonus, which was like $5,000 for doing back-breaking labor, being out in the middle of wilderness. Let me get some water, something to drink here real quick. Being out in the middle of the wilderness, um, they came away with like $5,000 gold bonus and all kinds of breakdowns, wild animals, inspectors. I mean, you name it. There's all kinds of obstacles involved. Very expensive, very backbreaking work, working long, long hours. Anyway, I was watching another show about gold mining, and I don't know what it is, but gold mining kind of fascinates me. I guess it fascinates me because I look at the overhead compared to what I do and the amount of work it takes and the amount of like resources it takes. And I'm just like, it kind of baffles me. Like, I get it. You can make a lot of money doing it, but the overhead's outrageous. So I'm watching this mine rescue show, right? Where these guys, these gold miners, these veteran gold miners that have had success, they go around and they help these small mine owners, right? Really small. They're just kind of making a living for their family, right? Just making a little bit. And they go around and help these people. Well, the person they're helping now on the episode I was watching, it's the first episode of the new season. If you want to check it out, I watch it on Max. I don't get any money for that, by the way. I'm just sharing. Anyway, they said they're like $30,000 in debt each month. They owe $30,000 each month. So it's like $10,000 just for the fuel. So when I'm talking about these opportunities where you can earn income, where you can flip a very small amount and make a whole lot, that's why I kind of get like, it's crazy to me how more people don't realize they can do this, how more people don't take it seriously. Like I know a lot of people, they come in and they just play around with stuff, right? They don't really realize the power of what they have their hands on. Like, oh, it's just a little side thing I'm doing, and I make a little bit of money maybe, but they don't want to put any time into it. They don't want to give it any effort. Like, if they just would, they could actually like probably walk away from their jobs. Let's be real, you know. But the majority of people don't see it that way. They see the small starting cost and they don't take it seriously. So when I watch these shows that where the overhead, and this is small actually, there's way bigger ones, right? 30,000 a month, just the overhead. Like that's what they owe each month. That's before finding any gold or anything. Um, it's pretty insane, right? Like to think like, wow, there's people out there killing themselves to do this stuff. And many of us, like we can't even put down a few $100 to start something that we could flip into multiple thousands of dollars with minimal skill, very little. Like I don't really call it hard. I mean, you're doing the same thing over and over again, but it's kind of mind boggling, right? Like it's kind of like, well, logically, it doesn't even make sense to say no. Logically, it doesn't even make sense, in my opinion. In my opinion, because if you could take something, you don't need any skill. Typically, when you go into any type of profession, there is a skill set involved, right? You have to develop skills. You probably have to go to school or get a certification, something, right? Take some kind of test. There's something usually involved. So you have to do all that stuff before you even get paid. So what I'm going to share with you today, and I know I'm taking a long time getting to this, is something you can do from the comfort of your home in your own time that doesn't require any real skill. Like I said, the only skill you need is the ability to write. Now, is there an expense involved? Yes, of course there's an expense. Anything worth doing has an expense. You want to start a business, it's going to cost you money. You want to do a side hustle, it's going to cost you money. Like go flip cars, it costs you money. You got to go buy the car, then you got to fix the car, then you got to find a buyer, right? Like sometimes I think we just like stop thinking rationally, like things cost money. That's just the way it is. We live in the real world. It's not a fantasy world, right? So let's just get past that part. Like, yes, there is a cost. Yes, you're paying to learn a skill. Yes, you're going to learn a skill that can pay you many, 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 many times more than the small cost. What would you rather do? Hold on to your money, not learn any skills, stay where you're at exactly, right? Like no new money comes in because you want to hold on to that money, right? Like, which do you want? I mean, I talk to people every day. Look, I can work with people that are broke. I cannot work with people that are broke-minded. Okay, there's a difference. A broke person will, given the opportunity, go to work and make things happen, despite the obstacles. They'll find a way. A broke-minded person will not. They will find every excuse in the book why they can't do it. Every excuse. So it's impossible to work with a broke-minded person. Got to work on their mindset first. Got to change those limiting beliefs, right? Got to change the story. Got to change that tape they have playing that's telling them they're not good enough or they can't do it and all this nonsense. Or this limiting belief that, the little bit of money they have is it. That's it. It's gone. If they spend it, they're not going to have any more. And believe me, I deal with this too. I just kind of got over it over the years. I mean, I still deal with it. Like there's a certain place where I get to where I'm like, whoa, that's a stretch, right? But for the majority, up to, a few $1,000s or whatever, I'm okay taking that risk. If it's a calculated risk and I know I can make more money, like I'm okay doing that. And if I lose the money, I'm not too worried about it because I know it's going to come back around. I've had it happen too many times to know any better, right? To doubt that, right? I talk to too many people. Like they look at this program I'm talking about right now. By the way, what I'm talking about, and I'm kind of talking a lot today. I don't know. I'm just kind of, maybe it's the matcha. It's the matcha. I just believe that this opportunity really is something that can help you, help people in general that really need to make some extra money. I've worked with too many people over the years, and I've worked with a lot of people over the years. I mean, a lot of people over the years. So I kind of have a good sample size. I kind of have a good idea of what the majority of people do. And it's not just me, it's easy to see. I mean, go into any opportunity, it's like 2% of the people are doing anything. 2% of the people are making money. That's kind of how it breaks down. Maybe 3% if you want to stretch, but it's pretty much like 2%. I mean, I talk about this stuff all the time. With this, when you decide to get started by clicking the link in the description, you're going to get a course, a 9-lesson course. It's going to walk you through step by step exactly how and who and all that stuff, everything you need to know. So you can start getting paid if you haven't figured it out yet, because I haven't said it, but I got like probably 50 videos now about this subject on my YouTube channel. I think I got over 40 live videos now. So I actually heard, I kind of, sidebar right here. Actually heard on today's mastermind, our mindset mastery, where we have an NLP practitioner. We get live coaching once a week. He was talking about how it takes 66 days to develop a habit now. Used to be said it was 21 days. 66 days is what they're saying now. So it's 66 days. So I've done pretty much most days of the week, I've done a video about this subject, about, what I'm learning, about things that I could share with you of value. So I'm on my way to developing. I mean, I've done this in the past. I did like over, I think it was over like 200 videos in a row or something like at some point. I can't remember. You can look it up. You can go back. I offered a lot of value in that series. It was called Freedom Project Live. It's on my live tab. Like just go to live, you'll see them. There's tons of them. And that was me challenging myself to come on every day, go live, and share some type of value that I was learning. Kind of like what I'm doing now. But now it's a little more specific to an actual opportunity for you that you can make actual money from with very little help, with very little skill, right? So let me see here. Let me go. A little more matcha here. So what we're doing is we're writing letters. Okay. Could you write? Could you follow simple instructions? If you can write and you can follow simple instructions, you can be paid up to $5 per letter. Okay. Here's my stack. I do 30 a day. That's what I do. 30 a day. Sometimes I take a day off. My goal is 200 a week, which is about it's $1,000 a week is what it comes out to, just writing letters. Okay. Now, when I first heard of this, it was back in January. I had no clue. I was like, wait, what? You can write letters and get paid? That's insane. That can't be real. Maybe that's what you're thinking. Maybe you're thinking, oh, this can't be real. How could this be real? It's funny. I've been paid 23 times now for simply writing letters. And I still have people coming to me and going, oh, it can't be real. It doesn't work. So when I started this back in January, I had never heard of it. And within our community, there was no evidence other than the person that created the course that I'm talking about, right? The one where you go to the description, and that's the one you'll be purchasing if you decide you want to do this. If you want to learn how to do this and get paid many, many times over the cost of the course. But I never heard of this, and we had no evidence. The only evidence was the person that created the course. And logically, I thought, okay, well, these are billion-dollar companies. Why would they screw us? That's all I had to go on. And I decided it was worth the risk. I decided it was a calculated risk. But you know what? I wasn't going to cry if it didn't work, because the cost of this was so small. I was like, man, you know what? If it works, great. If it doesn't, I'll make up the money. It's not a big deal. That's my attitude. See how it's different than, oh no, I'm going to lose the money, right? No, the money comes back. I've lost enough money over the time of my journey online to know it comes back around. So I don't stress about it. I just understand it. There's going to be an opportunity. And as long as you do the work, you'll get paid. It's going to happen. So anyway, I got started with this, and it wasn't something I was planning to do. It wasn't something I really wanted to do at first, because I was like, well, that's stupid. Why do I want to write letters? I'm an online marketer. I want to write letters, right? And then I got to thinking about it. I'm like, well, this is something I could do while I work my business, right? In the background. Because I'm not working my business 18 hours a day. Like I'm not doing that. Working a couple hours, but I'm not doing it all day. So in the downtime, when I'm waiting for people to get back to me or whatever, right, I can write these letters, and I can guarantee myself that I'm going to get paid, because this is transactional. I get paid per letter. That's how it works. So the whole thing is you got to do handwritten letters. That means you write it yourself, not cursive. It doesn't have to be cursive. It's just you write it yourself. That's all it means. You can't have your spouse do it for you, or someone in the Philippines do it for you. I hear all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, people are always looking for, what's the word? Shortcuts, I guess. Shortcuts. Just do the work. Like, this isn't that hard. They're giving you $5 to write stupid letters, less than 100 words. Don't make this difficult, right? And if you need extra money, like, you absolutely probably should be doing this. You absolutely probably should. I mean, unless you have an audience, unless you're a great marketer, unless you if you go out and recruit, you know, I don't know. This is simple though, but you don't have to do any of that. So it takes about 4 to 6 minutes to complete one letter, depending on your writing speed. It takes about 5 to 10 weeks on your first run because they have to process your account and all this stuff. These large companies process your account, and then you'll start getting paid weekly if you continue writing. Okay, so let me give you an example. I stopped writing to one of the companies because we have multiple companies in our membership that you can write to that have been vetted. Okay, there's a lot of companies out there, but they all haven't been vetted. So you could possibly go out and go, oh, well, this one pays more. I'm going to write to this one. And they go and change their terms and conditions, or they do something stupid where you don't get paid. Okay. So all the companies we have within our membership are vetted already. They are paying consistently. That's why they're there. So anyway, you write from the comfort of your home. I like watching TV. I listen to music. I go through trainings. I do all kinds of stuff while I'm writing these simple letters, right? Skills involved, there's none. Like I said, if you can write, okay, if you can write and you can follow simple instructions, don't reinvent the wheel, just follow the instructions, you'll be good to go. There really are no skills. I mean, I have a list and you can read over that if you like, but there are no skills other than writing. That's it. You can easily make $500 to $1,000 a month. Easily make $500 to $1,000 a month writing short little letters. Not love letters, not formal letters, literally just couple sentences, less than 100 words. That's what we're doing, okay? And you can see on the chart here, and I start small. Let's just start with the 10 letters a day. So I know a lot of people, oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. But I'm living paycheck to paycheck, but I don't have time. 10 letters a day, 5 days a week, take you maybe an hour a day. I'm sure you could find the time. I'm sure you could if you're serious, if you really want to make extra money. If you really need to make that extra money, you'll find the time, right? If not, then you'll go broke. Whatever, right? Like, if you don't know already, I don't tolerate excuses. Don't bring excuses my way because I'm not going to listen to them. I'm not. They're good for nothing. So don't bring them my way because I'm not going to listen to them. 10 letters a day. So if you tell me you don't have time, I don't believe you. Tell me you don't have money, I don't believe you. You can find the money and you can find the time. It's a choice. You're choosing not to make the time because it's not important enough to you. You're choosing not to find the money because it's not important to you. Maybe you're too comfortable doing what you're doing. Maybe you like living paycheck to paycheck. I don't know. I'm offering you something that you could actually do that could get you ahead. But yes, you do have to make the decision to do it. And you do have to remove the excuses. Like, you have to eliminate the excuses because that's not going to benefit you. That's not going to serve you. So 10 letters a day, like I said, $1,000 a month. You got a car payment right there. Easy, right? That's a car payment. Easy. Extra $1,000 a month. Use it for whatever you want. Maybe you want to invest. Maybe you need it for more food. Maybe you need it for your kids' school. I mean, I don't know. It's there for you. You can write as little or as much as you want. There is no cap. And get this, you could double this up. You could have your spouse or someone else in your family writing too, not for you, but for their own account. So they can write their own account and get paid. That's what we do. My wife does it and I do it. Okay. My mother-in-law has started doing it as well. And I have a few other family members that have started doing it. And what's crazy to me is all the stuff I've done over the years. They never took any interest. None of it. This, they take an interest. Why? Because it makes sense. Because it's something they could do. They don't have to talk to people. They don't have to market. They don't have to know any tech skills. You can do this from home. You can do it on your own time. So this goes all the way up to 60 letters. That's not the cap. In our community, we have people doing 90, even 100 letters a day. We had one lady, She made $12,000 in June writing letters. That's a lot of letters, but it's important to her, right? Remember, I told you can make choices, right? You can decide that, oh, you can't do it because you don't have time, or you can't do it because you don't have the money, or you can't do it for whatever reason. Because I know people love to invent reasons why they can't do something. How about you flip that? Why can you do it? Like, start coming up with reasons why you can do it. How can you get the money? How can you find the time? Like, change the dialogue, change the language, change what you're saying. You'll start coming up with ideas. I guarantee you. You'll look around your house, probably sell something. Facebook Marketplace, right? That's one way. I mentioned something at the very beginning too. Acorns app. Look it up. $5 is all you need, and then you just go and refer people. Like, they do promos every week. That's another example. There's tons of examples. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money for you to start making money. I have a program. It's $20, $19.99 to get started. We give you $4,000 worth of bonuses. So it doesn't cost a lot. It's just we get in our head and we get stuck, right? Oh no, I can't do it. It's too scary to part with $20. That's scary, right? But you'll go and you'll buy a fast food meal, no problem, right? Oh, that's not an issue whatsoever. You don't give that any thought. But something that you can actually use that could make you many, many times more money, like could really benefit you, could help you buy more food, you won't do, right? Like, it doesn't even make sense. But people are irrational, right? They are irrational. So it's not a rational thought. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to go throw $20 at a fast food, no problem. Zero nutrition, get fat, get heart disease. I don't know. Nothing really beneficial comes from it. But hey, here's something that can definitely change your life for the better. And it's like, oh no. I can't find that money. It's too much for me. It's too big of a risk. It's too scary. Oh no, I've tried that before. I'm going to fail. It didn't work. Which is it going to be? Is it going to be, oh, you know what? I'm going to find a way to make it happen because I know it works, because I've already seen that it works. And I mean, you don't have to see that it works. You just have to make it work. It's your choice. So what you need: envelopes, index cards, pen stamps, the ability to follow simple instructions. I think I've said that I don't know how many times now. We cannot take that for granted, though. We cannot assume that people are going to follow simple instructions. I've worked in this industry far too long. They don't follow simple instructions. They invent problems. They make the most simple thing complicated. This is a simple thing, but people make it complicated. When I started, this is what I did. I purchased this course. It's $224.99 one time. That's it. $224.99. You get the course. You're going to get the support that we provide. So you get a 9-lesson course. It takes about 30 minutes to go through this course. Once you're complete with the course, you're going to know exactly what to do. Now, they've changed it a little bit since I started. They've been making it better and better. Now the course, you actually have to go through each one at a time. You can't skip around, which is better for you, because now you're going to retain the information instead of just skipping around and missing important information, which could cost you getting paid. So we teach you exactly what to write. We show you who to write to. We check your work. So we have a professional template team that you submit your letter to. They look it over. They make sure everything is right. And they send it back to you with the corrections you need to make. Now, in our community, we have a community of about 10,000 people, a little over 10,000 people. Yes, there's a lot of interest in this because it's just something everybody can do. So when I started, it was like less than 500. Now we're at 10,000 and growing every day. About 50%, I lost my train of thought, about 50% of the people that submitted their templates to the template team had something wrong. Now, what would that mean if they had sent that in and it was wrong? Well, what would happen is the company wouldn't pay them. So they would have spent all the money on the money, all the time, and the energy. And remember, I told you it takes 5 to 10 weeks to start getting paid. Remember, I told you that, right? So imagine if you decided to not follow the instructions, to maybe go out and try to figure this out on your own, you do it wrong. What happens is now you spent all that time, all that money, all that energy, and it's a waste. You didn't get paid. How frustrating is that going to be? You're probably going to quit because you did it wrong. You decided to try to take a shortcut, right? And you did something wrong. You didn't get paid. Like, that would suck. I mean, honestly, for me, I would probably quit after that, possibly. If I spent all that time and I waited all that time to find out I didn't get paid, that would piss me off. It really would. So that's why I just decided to do it the right way. You know what? Someone put this course together. They know what they're doing. They've already proven it. Why am I going to go waste my time trying to figure this out on my own and miss steps and not get paid? I just paid it. It wasn't an issue. So, and I'm happy I did, because I've made many, 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 many times more, and I will continue to make more as we go. Like I said, I've been paid 23 times for writing letters, and that will continue on and on and on and on. Again, even if I stopped writing letters today, I would still be getting paid probably months out, even if I stopped now, because that's how much I have in the pipeline. So, is it a good opportunity? I think it's a great opportunity, personally, because it doesn't require those skills, because you can do it from home, because you can do it in your own time, and because you're not making gas money here. Like, this is money that can really make a difference for you and your family. It can help you get ahead. And maybe perhaps you're in a network marketing, because I know a lot of you that watch me, that come to my channel, you're probably in an affiliate marketing business or a network marketing business or some type of make money from home type business. That's what you're typically looking for, right? So in my opinion, and based on my many years of experience, this is like easy compared to that. Because if you go the other route, I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying you should stop. If you're in a company, don't stop your company. Keep building it. But at least this can help provide you some of that money that you probably need. I mean, trying to build a business from scratch and you don't really have any skills, you haven't worked on your mindset, it's pretty intimidating, and it's probably not going to happen. You'll probably quit before you get there. That's just because there's a lot you have. Like, if you're going to build online, like if you're going to build a network marketing company or an affiliate marketing company, you're going to have to face pretty much every fear you have if you want to be successful. You are. Anyone tells you any different, they're lying to you. Don't believe them. You're going to have to face just about every fear. So I'll just give you some examples. Like, for me, when I got started, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was ashamed. I didn't want to talk to anybody. So I hid behind like blogs. That was something I was doing, blogs. I was even making videos. I found that easier than talking to people. But my stuff wouldn't get any views. Like, it wouldn't get any traction. So eventually I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I got over it. Like, I started reaching out to people and connecting with people, and that's when sales started coming in. And the videos and all that started picking up speed, because that's just how it works. It takes time for video to kick in, usually. But anyway, like, you have to face pretty much every fear. With this opportunity, you don't. The only thing you have to do is write. So if that sounds good to you, go to, let me just drop this here, copywhatwedo.com, or go to the link in the description. Enter your information, watch the 4-minute video, and decide to get started. Everybody starts with a free account. Just to let you know, a free account doesn't mean anything. You get a back office, but there's really no other value to it. You can't make any money. You're not getting the course. So if you're not sure yet that this is something you want to do, like, it's kind of pointless to even make the free account. Like, decide you want to do this and then go in and get started. That's it. You know, going in and just creating a free account isn't going to benefit you, ain't going to benefit anybody. So I highly encourage you, you know, and you can go down my channel. Like, I have a couple days back, we had the presentation. I'll see if I can put a card in here so you can see it. Our most recent presentation tomorrow at time will be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have another presentation. I'll do what I can. I'll see if I can get it on the channel. So it'll be streaming live on this channel, so you can come back and watch it, or on my Facebook. I think I'm going to put on my main page too. I think I might do that. So, but watch the whole presentation so you can make an informed decision. If it makes sense to you, if you can see how this could really benefit you and your family, move forward. I wouldn't delay. I would just move forward, get started, because the sooner you get started, the sooner you start getting paid. Okay, so I know I went a little long today. Just kind of, I guess, more in a talkative mood. I don't know. I wasn't going to do a video today, but I decided to anyway. I guess I got inspired by the whole $30,000 a month they're paying to be gold mining. You know, when this is like not even what, 250, not even 250 to get started. Like, it's insane, right? It's like nothing. You can make so much more too on top of it. So, and like I said, I have other opportunities. Like, if you go in the description of my YouTube, I got 2 other opportunities in there, and they're low ticket opportunities. So if this is something that maybe a little bit out of your range right now, perhaps one of those might fit you better, right? They all provide a lot of value. They're all, you know, vetted, and they can help you make more money, is what I'm saying. And then when you start making more money, maybe you can come back and go, oh, you know what? I want to start writing letters now. Maybe they'll help me with some advertising dollars or whatever it is. Okay. Anyway, make it a great day. I'm going to go. Talk to you later.